I really wanted to show how the family had to suffer through it, and I think many times for us, we are observers, we are political observers from the outside. We see ourselves on the outside. But when something happens to us, when it affects us, you know, whether it's in Sabah, if somebody dies in Sabah, or our child dies, you know, Ahmad Sarbaini also was somebody else who died under SPRM. And it's only then when we are jolted out of our senses and we're like, okay, I'm no longer outside. I'm right inside, you know, I'm right in there. And I'm part of that system. And for Beng Hock's family, they had to learn everything right, you know. They probably did not know before what the police did, what the MACC did, how the forensics works, how the judiciary works. But they had to learn it there and then. And I think for us, you know, I've been struggling with this issue of neutrality for a long time. I think I want to drive home the point that we are sometimes forced to make a decision not on who we vote necessarily, but we are forced to make a decision on the issue that we support or we don't support. If we know that, say, something is wrong on something, I don't know what is your personal pet peeve. Everyone has something that they're most concerned about. It could be children's rights, it could be, you know, refugee rights, anything at all, gender issues. And I think when you feel that way as strongly as it is about a certain issue, then you have to make a stand about which side it is that supports the issue that you believe in. You know, so this is what I try to do. I mean, I come from a policy background. I'm not actually a filmmaker. This is my first. And we try to encourage people to vote along the issue. So depending on which side supports the issue that you believe in, whatever it is that you believe, you know, we're not here to say that you should believe in something or not. But if that particular side supports the view you believe in, then I think it's also good to make a stand. You know, it's time, because we are part of the system and we're all part of it. Yeah, as Malaysian citizens, we are inside, we're not on the outside anymore. We're right there, we're right here. Going to Sabah, Sarawak and Singapore after this. All three videos, all three documentaries will be uploaded online. So I think it will be early next year. It should be available for free download. So one point I want to stress is that whichever political coalition or party comes into power, it's about the institutions. How do you professionalize the institutions? The police, for example, they can do a lot more to improve themselves. There were a lot of weaknesses in the case, and you know, there will be the judiciary that needs to be made independent, and all these institutions are the pillars that are holding up the government and holding up the country together. And so at some point we need to depoliticize these institutions and, like I said, to remove the powers so that they can act on their own without getting instructions from the top.